Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Adventures in Arcane Space. Once again, I'm your Dungeon Master, All-Dragon, and the players are...
Hi, I'm David Big Mac Shepherd. I play Braxon Miacc, who's a human fighter from an asteroid near Brow.
Hi, I'm Cozy. I play Darrakar. He's a Minotaur fighter from Brel.
Hi everyone, I'm Dakami-sama and I play Solas Ebha, who is Half-Elven Cleric Mage of Ogma, and happy Valentine's Day.
Hi, I'm Diamond Worm, and I play Lankas Skipzaggle, an Illusionist thief tinker gnome from Kryn. And happy Singles Awareness Day.
James.
And James, I play Ockar Steinbjornson from Brawl. I keep forgetting what I'm supposed to do because I'm still not used to this order of people. So let's keep going.
Hello everyone, I'm Salem Motor. I play Finnel'ar Mohani, a druid from Grayspace.
It's great when you're last. You don't have to worry about someone going after you. Hey, I'm Zakhan. I play Lafdul, Moonglade, an elven specialty priest and thief from Realm Space. This gaming gets coming up with fun titles every week, so his current title is the Scallywag Security Scrutinizer. Because, yeah, he's scrutinizing some security at the moment. He's a bit of a scallywag. Everyone loves him, but they also hate him.
Probably about to become Dragon Chow along with everybody else in the town.
That wouldn't be the first time.
Yum 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 yum.
If Lafdul gets half eaten by a dragon, would his ring grow back the missing bits?
It depends on which half gets eaten. So for those
If he loses his legs, the legs will grow back.
For those watching, who want to give the player or dungeon master of their choice a bit of a boost in the game, 500 bits will get them a reroll. Currently, Braxon, Finn, Ockar, Lafdul have 1. Darrakar has 2. Lankas has 6. Solas has 0. I, the dungeon master, only have 12. So we left off last time. The party got into some fun. They're not here at the camp. This is just the map that I am using for your tokens right now. Some of the party has gotten into some fun. Oh, Anghammarand giving a reroll for Solas there.
Oh, thank you, Anghammarand.
So the party got into some fun. Lankas snuck into one of the buildings, met who is most assuredly Lydia, who saw through his magical disguise, and then almost captured him, but he did manage to get a dimension door out before that happened. Sorry, I've had to mute myself a couple times for coughing. Meanwhile, Solas, Finn, and Lafdul were using Locate Object to try to identify where the shard of stone that Darrakar is looking for is located. They discovered that it is in the same building, although they don't know that Lankas went in there just yet. But now they're noticing that some activity is taking place. So, let's see. For Finn, you had just gone down the wall, basically just to the right of the entrance. So you're down near the water, turn back into human form to use your locate object. Solas, using his fly spell, had also flown down further into the cavern, but down near the water line to use it. And Lafdul had gone above the Kuatoa Island and floated up. For those who want to see the map that I drew, there it is. So you're very much split up, and you're going to notice that some activity, some extra activity has started, centered on that island where the you've detected that the shard of stone is. So
Is
what's
telepathy still up?
let's see.
Telepathy, yeah, it'll be up for like another
And
10
it,
minutes or so.
you did not have that on Lankas, correct?
Yeah, he was the only one we didn't
Nope.
have it on.
Okay. All right. So yes, telepathy is still up. So the first thing that you notice is some Dark Elven warriors leave that central building and start heading to the other islands.
Oh.
I think something's going on, and I don't like it. Solas things through telepathy.
Is there anything you do
While-
like?
What? Well, yes, plenty of
What's on the
things.
beach?
And while doing that, Solas will change form back into some fast-moving bird,
Okay.
small bird,
Like a wren? Or
like a wren, and start flying back to the gatehouse.
Okay. Back to the
Lafdul's
southern
like,
gate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cat.
Finn, how about you?
Well, Finn has accomplished his objective here, so he's heading back to the gate.
How so?
Probably. I will probably take the form of a wren myself.
Okay. And Lafdul?
I'll just think, you guys are traitors leaving me here. I gotta put telepathy on a dwarf, damn it. No. Go down towards that area to see. I mean, can I see any? Have I seen anything below me? I'm not going to levitate down. I'm going to change form and go down because it's much faster.
So
I'm
you see some dark elves moving between the islands from that that center dark elf island. So they're going to get to the Kuatoa island momentarily.
Well, when you say momentarily, oh, they got to go through the Batfolk place first,
Yes.
don't they?
Yes, and they're doing it.
So at least a few rounds, not that quick.
Not a few
Let's see,
rounds. It's not that great of a distance, and they're moving fast. They're hurrying.
Can I look down to see if there's happens to be a dwarf outside?
No, there
Just
is not.
coincidentally. Well, I guess I'm making my way out. I'm not staying here.
Okay.
I'm not being left here alone with something that can see has true seeing.
Okay. Well, you don't know about that.
Almost.
Its author has
It can see invisible. He knows that.
Yeah, I've already.
Yeah, but that was the dragon in the cave.
Yeah, I just. Well, I know there's
Well,
something.
we did-
I mean,
around
do you think every dark elf on this island is a dragon in disguise?
To be fair,
Until he knows otherwise,
did-
yes.
to be fair, we did do this the questions and found Lydia was not a drow.
Yeah.
So-
And we assumed that she was a dragon.
We've encountered dragons that can take humanoid forms. It's not hard to realize that.
Okay, well, these are male dark elf warriors.
Yeah,
The type
well,
that
regardless,
you've
I-
seen
I-
guarding
I'm-
the buildings and stuff like that.
No, I'm bailing out as well. I'm
Okay.
not being
Alright.
left here.
So polymorphing back into like a bird.
Yeah, like a wren as well.
Okay.
Just going mad.
As you do so, you do see a female dark elf in very fine made garments. Definitely not just a warrior. And she is heading out of that building and to another island as well. Not the Barracks Island, not the Drow Barracks Island, but to the Batfolk Island. Whether she's going to be moving beyond that or not, you don't know. But because you're moving away now.
Yeah, no, I'm booking it straight out of here. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not taking any notice of anything going on because my two companions, who are also here, have also left.
They
Okay.
abandoned you. To your fate.
All right, it'll take you a couple minutes to get out of the
Before
the
they
place.
reinforce the gates. So.
All right. Once you get through the gate, what are you guys gonna do? Actually, let me think for a second. You probably won't be able to get through the door in bird form, the outer door, or the inner door, I should say.
Yeah,
Oh,
Solas will polymorph into a mouse.
Okay.
yeah, Lafdul will do a mouse. Oh, no, I'll do a mouse or a gecko. I'll do a mouse this time round.
All right, and
No
Finn.
geckos can.
I will probably go mouse as well.
Okay. Do you have invisibility on you, Finn?
Yeah, I have his. I have Lafdul's ring.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, and the other two of you are both invisible as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm using my granted power.
Okay. So, you get through that the door just as you're doing that. You can see on the barracks island that there's some calling, not shouting, but calling out, an alarm type situation, and warriors are getting ready for something.
Oh, that's not good.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get through the door. Those inside the gatehouse have not been alerted yet. Although, just as you're getting through, you can see a dark elf coming towards, like, passing through the dark elf island, the barracks island, and heading towards the gatehouse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not staying to. Let's regroup at our camp. Well, I presume everyone. Where is Lankas? Lafdul says to the other two.
Well, you don't. I mean, none of you would know where he is, but a reasonable guess might be with Lem.
Oh, you don't think Lankas caused that, do you? I said to Solas and Finn. Maybe he booked it.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay,
Once
so you
we
get
are
to the point
through-
where Lem is.
Mm-hmm.
You head to there. Okay.
And polymorph back into myself, and I think we would have discussed beforehand for some kind of signal to inform them that we are here
Okay.
without breaking
Probably
the
hear
invisibility.
me anyway.
I mean, all three of you were mice until you changed form back into humanoid.
Wow.
3 blind mice?
3 invisible mice.
See how they run.
3 blind to everyone else mice.
Oh, and they're running. And they're running.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you get back to
Great
the
panic.
point where you would meet, where you left Lem. Give the signal, and she hisses out quietly. Lankas appeared a moment ago. What's going on?
Oh, it was him, was it?
Something alerted the drow, and they are on the move.
Hey, and you guys always blame me.
Well, I wouldn't still count you out.
It wasn't me. This time. Oh,
So you're
we
there,
should
Lankas.
regroup.
You're there, Lankas.
Yeah. I mean, I can confidently say I was not the first one to be seen by the dragon.
Oh, the dragon was inside the room, was she? She's working with him. I mean,
Did I tell you where? Did I tell you where I was going beforehand? I probably would have.
I don't think you did. No, you did not.
I technically did.
Explicitly.
Yeah, okay.
Say
Yeah.
that you were gonna do something.
I mean, I think it's
basically said I was gonna
reasonable to conclude you might have triggered something, since Solas,
Oh, yeah.
Finn, and Lafdul all had telepathy up. They didn't have it up with you. They, as far as they knew, they didn't do anything to trigger it. But you were also in there, so it's a reasonable conclusion.
I suggest we don't hang around. We can have a discussion in a safer place. even if we are
Mhm.
invisible.
Agreed.
Okay, you want to head back to your camp, or do you want to try to
Yeah,
move
regroup.
just further away and watch?
I wouldn't put it past them if they have their own means of using invisibility and sending out their own invisible scouts.
I mean, aren't Drow known for being able to go invisible innately?
No.
No?
It's not common knowledge.
Okay.
I don't
I
think
think
any of us. Yeah, none of us would know.
I think most granted and special powers that people have are not common knowledge.
Okay.
People might have a knowledge like that. Drow have some powers, but they don't have a knowledge of what the powers are.
I think Yilden might have known because it was his racial enemy. And we have fought Drow before, but I can't remember if any of them used granted powers. They were on a ship anyway, so.
All right, so what are you doing?
When we fought them. We're heading back.
We are heading back.
Okay, everyone agrees?
Flee.
Finn and Lankas?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Are you staying in animal form? Because you would still have telepathy up for a little bit longer, in case you wanted to utilize your mouse form a bit longer.
No, we can move a lot faster.
Okay.
I could say you could be pocketed. Fair enough. You're cool.
I don't really see anything more that I'm going to do as a mouse right now.
No, that's fair enough.
Okay. All right, so all of you are changing back into humanoid form.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Lem takes off her ring and says, "This way you can follow me. I have other ways of hiding. I can put my ring back on and other ways as well. But follow me." Yeah.
Lafdul's going to take the form of a Kathshi. And indicate, well, I would have said, do you want me to be a mount? Because you're quite slow.
There's so much rough terrain that you guys would not be moving full speed anyway.
Oh,
And at
well,
the
I made
same
the offer
time,
anyway, so.
she suspects that, like, she then says, so she'll say to you, no, I don't think it would be beneficial, and I suspect we're going to have to dodge patrols anyway.
All right.
Okay.
I'm having to hold myself back from making a very crude joke.
The thought crossed my mind. I didn't say anything.
Sola.
Yes, Solas?
Nah. Sola says that if we have to get into a fight, protect me a bit, and I can make as a distraction / allies to help us.
I mean, we should be capable amongst ourselves to take out a patrol easily enough.
Yeah, but
multiple patrols will be a problem.
I think you'd still want me to summon some allies for us to help.
If it's unavoidable. But my hope is that it will be avoidable.
Yeah.
All right, so she begins guiding you back to the camp. You do end up having to hide away from a Kuatoa patrol shortly after leaving this area, the southern gate, because you're going up by the northern gate. So it's pretty obvious that extra patrols have been sent out. But other than that, you get back to camp uneventfully. Lem believes that part of that is because you guys left immediately, as opposed to hanging around to see, to watch more.
Well, I don't think we're sneaking in again anytime soon. In all honesty,
Yeah. Sorry about that.
not through the gates. There is a dragon cave up there. We might be able to find another way through there or through the water.
Through the dragon's lair.
Presumably, the dragon's not always there, as Lankas found out.
Yeah.
So
I would have
yes.
clued them in that I ran into Lydia in the drow area. And she saw through my invisibility and polymorph.
So
Yeah,
they now know that
she's-
there's at least 2 different creatures infiltrating the place.
Yeah, they're gonna
Yeah. At this point, they're going to assume there's more.
Mm-hmm.
be. Shame we didn't reveal ourselves as like spiders or something. I imagine how the drow would not like to squish spiders.
The issue was, I tried to actually disguise myself as an elf to make them think it was a bunch of
Hey.
elves. Well, they already saw that you were
You
there.
passing the blame onto me. I see how this works from now on.
But like, I didn't transform into you. I transformed into an elf. But yeah, the issue was she saw through the polymorph as well. So the dragon has true
Well, that's
seeing.
Just dragons for you. They just see through things. It's not the first dragon we've encountered, so.
I mean, out of character, I didn't realize they had.
They gotta be a certain age category.
I just thought they could see through invisibility. Not.
I thought they could see through like illusions, like
Same.
if you were to change yourself with disguise self or something, or with invisibility, that
No,
they could see
'cause,
that. But I didn't think they could see through straight up polymorph because that's like
When-
physically altering your body.
We had
They
Jill.
clearly have true
He could
seeing
see.
powers.
You could see
I
an
didn't think
invisible
True Seeing
creature.
could see through something like
It can.
alter self or something that like
Yeah.
physically changes you
does.
fundamentally until
Yeah,
the spell runs
because
out.
I've cast it before and I've seen Finn going around as another polymorphed creature and stuff.
Okay.
So true seeing allows you to see things as they truly are, and a creature that is polymorphed is not as it truly is.
Mm-hmm.
You see like an overlay. Like I saw the what did you call that? The other radiant dragon. I saw him when I got stressing on him. And I had a massive overlay. It's a massive dragon.
Yeah, it's like an image overlaid. It's you know what it is, kind of thing. But it's not necessarily all dragons.
Mm-hmm.
Ald dragons.
I mean, obviously I can. Of course I can. I'm awesome that way. Anyway, so back at camp, you fill in the rest of the party. What do you guys want to do now? You still have plenty of day left, quote unquote. Keep in mind.
You said some patrols came out. Did any drow patrols come out?
Lem says, we didn't stay long enough to see, but it's reasonable to assume yes, especially given the numbers.
Well, it's good to see that you're alive, Lankas. Last time I saw you were being tackled.
That's magic.
I was. They were attempting to tackle me. I wasn't being tackled.
Who wants to go drow hunting?
Are we sure that's a good idea right now? I think we need to like rethink the plan some.
Right, personally, I would like to get a bit further away than where we are currently, because I don't think this place is going to be safe forever.
Lem says, if you want to take out their forces piecemeal, this is probably one of the best times to do so. Small patrols split up.
True.
No. But it does mean we're kind of killing them indiscriminately now, because
I don't think we really have a choice at the moment.
Well,
we're in a survival situation.
Yeah,
have we established that the drow are the people that have changed this place, and that are responsible for the train robberies.
We
They
could
seem to be
ambush.
You've not
Yeah,
established who's responsible for the train robberies beyond.
I think we should ambush a drow patrol, but at least try to talk to them first. If we cannot, then we kill them.
Okay. I think we've established that they're the ones in charge of the town, and at least one of the winged drow, the Fanil or whatever, is
I know.
connected to the train robberies. So I'm just gonna kind of assume that this dragon lady and the drow are the ones kind of responsible.
I get
We'll
the
just go
feeling they're
from there.
paying tribute to her. You know, I want gold, get me gold. There is gold, so
I can see that. So I think we should hunt down like a drow patrol and try to get some information and take it out. I don't think we should let it go or anything after we question it, because that's just gonna draw more attention to us.
no. I mean, if we can't get an idea if they're forced to obey the dragon, i.e., they're under her enslavement, because they simply can't do anything about it. It's either do what she says or die, basically. If we get the feeling that they're just working to get out of convenience, then we don't have any problem killing them. But if they seem like they're forced to do it, we might be able to work with them against the dragon, ultimately.
Work with
That's
the drow.
It's not impossible.
That sounds tricky. I mean, it sounds like
We don't
like
trust them. We don't sleep next to them. You keep them at arm's distance.
No, what I mean is if they're serving the dragon and then they're forcing everyone else to do what the dragon's doing, there's a lot of people there. We would have to
What?
cause some significant disruption of some sort in order to break people away from the dragon.
Yeah, I want to know if it's willing or not. Voluntary.
Yeah, I think that we should go after a drow patrol tonight, but I had a thought that if we could find like an alternate path to the dragon's lair, we could potentially ambush and kill the dragon in her lair when she's away from her subjects, and that'd probably be the safest chance we have of actually killing her, and that would get rid of the biggest threat in the entire city.
Well, you don't seem to have found a way to sneak us in yet.
Then we need to find.
That's why I said we need to find that. That should be a good goal after we take out a drow patrol and get some more information.
I think, given that there's two doors, one door is near the drow side, I think our best way in is to forcibly break through that door, but there's lots of drow forces. So I think if we were able to take out one or two drow patrols and hide from the other patrols, there will be less drow, and they will probably send out another patrol to look for the patrols.
So Lem has two comments to make. Number one, she says, if there's another way into the dragon's lair, I haven't discovered it yet, which would probably mean that it is quite well hidden. So you'd need to search for it. Two, as I mentioned with the patrols being out, it'd be a good time to attack them. If you want to attack the outpost itself, there's a lot of patrols out. They might be weaker now.
That's true. I think personally we'd be better off taking out the patrols, because otherwise we'll have patrols coming up behind us. Have we established, for those of you that have been in, and for me, because I was in the corridor once, have we established if the drow usually come out of one gate and the other races usually come out the other gate?
We've not observed anything like that. Oh, we saw a patrol actually come out the north gate, a drow patrol.
I think
have we seen any patrols come out the south gate? I feel like we haven't.
We have seen patrols come out. We saw two patrols coming out from the south gate, if I remember correctly.
I don't think you guys have been, you guys haven't been around the south gate nearly as much as the north gate. Like those
Okay.
spiders were like you guys saw the spiders and were like, nah, let's not do that at all.
Was
Yeah, but Finn was
Finn-
there at one point, keeping an eye.
was
this
was
The
Finn?
one day he was away from the game.
Yeah,
That day.
I was going to say, was Finn spying on the south gate as a lizard on the day that his player wasn't here?
Oh, yeah,
Let's
as a-
see. Give me a second.
Yeah, it was because it
yeah.
was easy for all to do.
Right. No.
not need to
I'm
do
looking.
anything.
Yeah, I'm looking at my notes. Hold on a second. Yeah, he would have. He would have seen. He would have seen a. He would have seen a dark elf and a Darrow patrol come back through the south gate.
Right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
Now, Lem will say, I don't think that their normal patrol routes are what they're doing now.
Yeah.
Lankas
I
gave himself
agree.
away. They're searching for us.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
gave
think we
away
should-
is a strong word.
You gave away.
Yeah.
I saw at least the last half of that.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Only
It doesn't matter.
only
I
the
think
dragon saw my true form.
it doesn't matter. I think this makes the idea of going full stealth less workable. And if full stealth is less workable, then shock and awe might be appropriate.
If we are to still try to seek allies who would want to throw the dragon out,
I think
Oh,
most
the
likely. Please
Let him
let me
finish.
say it.
Okay.
The most likely people who would benefit from the dragon leaving and the draw weakening would be the Darrow and Kuotoa. So
I think
If
out of
we
those, the only ones I would want to try to make allies with is the Kuatoa, because
Yeah.
the Darrow are probably the least trustworthy people in there.
I would suggest that if we go out, if we find any drow patrols, we take them out. And if we find any patrols who are Kuatoa or Darrow, we try and negotiate.
Well, if we end up picking anybody alive, I do have Zone of Truth to try to get info out of them.
I do have. If we can sneak up on a patrol, I do have mind read. If you want to do a quick interrogation, like just ask them quick and immediate questions, that might throw them off.
You know what? I did have an idea. If we do get into a fight with Drow Patrol, I could cast Zone of Truth at during the combat to see if we could, if during the chaos of it, if they'd fail their saves.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Nothing. I had an idea.
Interrogate them mid-fight.
Gotcha. Okay.
I question them as we fight them, and if the Zone of Truth is working, they wouldn't be able to really think about how to get around it.
Well, Zone of Truth means you can't speak a lie. You can still think a lie.
Yeah, I got mind read for that.
Yeah.
Well, no. I yell a question at them, and if they do answer in some way, then they wouldn't be. They'd be too preoccupied trying to survive than to think of a lie or a half truth.
They just
they
will
can
put it
still
out of
say
their
that
mind and
they
it's
won't
nothing.
answer.
Yeah, they could just ignore you. They're fighting.
Yeah. Finn, you had something to mention?
Well,
or
I'm just
suggest?
going to interject and say that if we are going to ambush a patrol, we need to cut off their route of escape so they don't try sending a runner to bring more forces.
I think
How
that
would we
kind
go
of
about
depends
flanking
on.
them?
Good call.
I think that kind of depends
Ambush?
on. Yeah, we'd have to do an ambush, like a flanking ambush, and it would also kind of depend on what exits are for the area that we end up finding them in, because there is a chance that no matter how we prepare, there's 3 or 4 exits that they could run down, and we can only cover 2 or 3 of those.
Well, at the
Well,
moment,
that's why we choose the battleground.
Yeah, if Braxon, yourself, well, the visible people, because at the moment we've still got 3 people that are invisible. I don't know if they've broken their invisibility, other than Lamb.
When Finn has your ring, so
The-
he can get it back up anytime.
Yeah, so the invisible crew can just circle around while the patrol engages the visible crew. So we cut them off from front and behind.
All right, two
Right,
problems.
and also,
Two problems. Number one, you don't know what routes the patrols are taking right now. So you might lay an ambush and then the patrols don't come by.
Mm-hmm.
Two, actually, the second one isn't a problem. But two, what you can do is go hunt down a patrol, and then first thing that some people do is block off the exit, wall of fire, summon monsters, wall
I
of
could certainly do that
ice,
wall of
you know,
fire.
that kind of thing.
Even-
Like you could put up
even
something that makes it
illusory
difficult
wall.
to escape behind them.
I want to save that wall of fire for fighting a dragon.
It's a daily spell. We're not going to attack
Oh,
the
daily? I thought it was
city.
weekly.
No, that's incendiary cloud.
I thought that was monthly then, so...
Don't worry, he
I don't
knows
have
he
any
knows his
monthly
item. Don't worry
abilities.
about it.
Yeah, that's
And
fair
it's
enough.
up to
I
him.
didn't,
And
so...
it's up to him. Like
Yeah,
cutting off
I
route,
could use
an
the
escape route.
wall of fire once per day. So if we aren't going to attack the town or the dragon today, I could use it to keep the patrol from running away.
I mean, people also have
Sounds like
wands
plan
and
to me.
spells too. It doesn't have to just be that ring.
Mm-hmm.
So
Sounds
yeah,
like a plan
but
to
I was
me.
just explaining that it is an option.
We can also have some people assess the patrol, but I think really we need to just go out and find someone and beat them up.
Do you guys want to vote on it then? Because I mean, analyze the options. I mean,
I-
so Lem will also say that if you take out a bunch of patrols, then they will probably pull them all back, and shore up their defenses.
Mm-hmm.
So there's an element of they might dig in if they lose enough people outside. Now they still would have fewer people in there.
Yeah,
Which overall weakens them, so they're not
They-
exactly going to be happy.
I
They-
think
go on.
I think I think personally our best bet is to go for the patrols, because then we can pick or choose our fights and not have to worry about us doing an assault and have patrols out there that come back.
That's if
in
we get the
behind
drop on
us.
them.
Yeah.
I think now they know we're here, they're either going to send out patrols until they find out where we're camped and we're going to get attacked while we're asleep, or we're going to take out patrols and they're going to retreat, and then there's less of them to deal with because we've taken some of them out, and then we're going to go in and try and take on the drow. It would have been nice if we could have broken the dwarves out. I will say one thing about breaking in. Did you say the dragon's lair is on the ceiling?
It's not
Yeah,
on the
towards the
ceiling, but
southern-
it's up much higher than the levels of the pillars,
Well,
which are
if
all
you
at different
guys-
levels. Don't keep in mind that
Yeah.
the surface of the island pillars, they're not
Yeah.
all on the same plane. They're at different
Oh,
heights.
That's cool. Braxon's basically asking. I think it was Lafdul that went up there. What he's
Yeah,
basically asking is, are we able to walk into the dragon cave?
No.
Or it's only accessible to people that can fly.
Yeah.
Unless there's a back door
climb.
in, it's
Well,
only
you got
accessible to people who can fly.
You got spider climbing gloves, so
Yeah.
And he's also
Um,
got that fly.
Where did you guys end up locating the item?
we
It's in
presume
the
it's where
central,
you were.
Yeah, it's in the building.
When
'Cause
we
there
all
were two
found
chests
it.
in there.
Oh, well, it would be two.
Well, so there's chests on one of the islands that the drow are not on. Okay. So
No. Those chests are
No.
on we're in the room with Lydia.
right. So
Like a
one of the drow-
tribute chest or something.
Okay. Right. So there's a couple of you that are good at engineering. And I think there's some of you that have spells that can soften the pillars. So if we take out Drow patrols and then we went in there, would you be able to make a pillar fall away from the other pillar so it doesn't destroy, not knock down all parts of the town, but just that one?
Those are huge pillars. It would take quite some time to study them and know how to make them fall like that.
All
And
right.
going back there to study them is probably not the best idea right now.
Yeah, but you can make them fall over.
It's not certain.
Well, it's just when we cut trees down, we kind of cut a notch out of things to make it fall one way.
Yeah, but these
None
are
of us are
quite
experienced in
huge.
this.
Okay.
I'm thinking the best we could hope for is a landslide that takes off like an edge of one.
Yeah,
Right.
these pillars. How
What would
wide
be
were
your goal?
they old? From
Was that a question to me? What would be my goal?
Yeah.
My goal is if there are 2 pillars that have drow living on them, and we collapse one into the water, we get rid of half the drow without fighting.
old?
Yeah, I'm looking
Oh.
as letting him answer.
Mhm.
They're give or take 100 feet across in general.
Right.
Yeah, so these are massive pillars. It would take lots
Okay.
and lots of spells.
All right. No, there was talk about we would be able to take one out before, but if that's not possible, that's not possible.
It's possible. It's just not necessarily
Now
go
it's
in,
very
cast a
risky.
spell, boom, it collapses.
Yeah,
Unless you have access. If you have, if one of you guys has access to an earthquake spell, then that might just be one spell. But
I need a couple more levels before I can do that one.
yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
fair enough. I'll forget about that. Well, then my vote is that we go out. If we see a drow patrol, we take it out. If we see a patrol that's not a drow patrol, we try to parley with them and say that we've been sent to re-establish trading relations with the town, and our assessment is the drow are stopping that from happening, and we'd like to work with them to get rid of the drow. And if they say no, we kill them. If they say yes, we work with them. If they say yes and they're lying, well, that's them's the breaks.
I'll have mind read up, so.
Yeah. But I think that way we can take out some of the drow, and obviously we haven't got other ways of taking out the drow. But if they walk across those stones, maybe you can dispel the stones between the pillars, so that people can't get between the pillars to carry on fighting us or something. I don't know.
We should have grabbed one of those stones to study it.
They're like 5 feet across.
Yeah, even so,
How would you get it out there?
reduce it or something.
You don't need to. If we go in there, if you try to destroy them, they'll either drop in the lake or they won't.
Oh yeah. I'm sure if they're magically held up, they will just even a dispel magic will make them fall to the ground, even if only temporary.
Yeah.
If it
Yeah.
works.
Yeah.
And I'm personally guessing that even if it does work, it's only going to affect one stone.
Yeah.
Well,
I think
dispel magic is an area of effect.
You might get, but even so, that cuts
You can
off
get
a huge
you can
path
get multiples
for them.
You can get multiples
But
if it works.
To make permanent things like that, I think it requires high level magic.
It does, but like
So it's not impossible, but it would be hard.
well, yes and no. So the thing though, and this is something that you don't know. You don't know what level of magic they are, but like you still need an enchant an item spell for a wand generally.
Mm-hmm.
Enchant an item is 6th level, but wands, when you cast dispel magic, you're casting against 6th level magic.
Mm-hmm.
So the effects can be lower level than the caster necessary to create them. Just
True.
so you know. Like all wands are 6th level basically, unless otherwise
but
noted.
Sixth level spell are still 12th level caster.
No. Like, if you cast Dispel Magic, it's the same as if, like, you're trying to dispel magic cast at you by a 6th level
Okay.
caster. So, you're higher level than 6th level now. That means you have a much greater chance of dispelling that. Like, it's much better than 50-50 kind of thing.
Okay.
Now, these might operate at 20th level. That you don't know. But magic has, like, permanent magic tends to have effective levels. Anyway, so, Braxon, you want to go out and find some Dark Elf patrols.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone disagree with that?
I still think we should at least try to start with a dialogue rather than throw punches first.
Do you want to take the lead?
I'll have mind read up. I need to be out of sight if I'm going to cast that spell so you don't suspect anything.
Well, we need somebody who knows what to say to the drow if we're going to try and go along with what you say.
No,
What are you
generally
trying to get out?
go with what you originally said. With what you were going to say to the other groups, you just stay with that. You just say, you know, we're trying to re-establish trade relations.
Okay.
Why can't we?
I think we need to find a place away from where we are,
Mm-hmm.
and then I can create an illusion for the warriors, over top the warriors in a little hiding spot, so that way they can jump in if things go wrong.
Sounds good.
Probably a good idea.
But you lot are invisible, so we need somebody to be visible.
Yeah. No,
Could be me.
no, you're invisible, aren't you?
I'm not invisible. No, didn't come with you.
Alright. No, yeah, the 3 warriors basically. Well, priest warrior now.
I mean, there's always the bait trick. We know what they're looking for.
A gnome and an elf. The 2 people that are invisible currently. Well, you can do illusion magic, I suppose.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That thing that you're good at that you forgot you could do.
I was thinking about hiding people, not about making people.
I mean, you can do both.
I know. I was just thinking in one direction.
No.
Forgot about the other.
I could see if I could find a patrol ahead of the group. I still have 1 telepathy. That will at least give me a roughly a 28-minute lead on finding a patrol. If I say which ways I've gone, you can try tracing those ways I've gone.
Do remember that if you encounter the bad people, they might not be fooled with the invisibility.
Yeah.
No, that's fair enough, but I'm not going to...
And Lem says finding specifically a Dark Elf patrol might, rather than one of the other patrols, might be difficult, just because they're going to be all over the place. Like,
yeah, it's just going to be potluck, whatever we find.
Yeah, so basically we'll just go and try to find a patrol.
Okay. If you're going to have an illusionary gnome and an illusionary elf, do you need somebody to volunteer to be with them to do the talking?
I mean, if you want to be invisible next to them.
Another possibility would be, like, try to lure a patrol into an ambush point.
Yeah.
With illusions.
But
or the actual elf and gnome.
Yeah. Lafdul wants to negotiate with people, though, whereas Braxon was more into punching people in the face. He's been a bit bored. You know, it's been a while since he punched someone in the face.
I want to beat some of them up too.
Yeah.
But yeah, if we're trying to turn the place back into a trading pool, we need to not punch everyone in the face, I guess.
Is that?
I mean, Lem will
the idea?
real fast. Lem will pipe up. I mean, if you wipe out all of them, then my people can always move in.
I mean, I wouldn't mind that. The Surf Neblins have been rather nice so far.
That might not be such a bad idea.
She's kind of saying that as a joke.
I was going
But
to say, was there any settlements of your kind around here?
not very close now.
Yeah.
Lankas is suspicious of the idea of more crazy gnomes.
And we all give you a look like maybe you're the crazy one.
She
You
pats
just don't want the competition.
She pats you on the head, Lankas. It's okay. One day you'll
Oh,
understand.
is she tall enough to do that?
She can reach her hands up. Wow. You think her arms are short
range.
too? Jeez.
I don't know what their actual heights are.
Hang on.
I
You're
know
about the
they're
same
Telling me
height.
that a gnome can't reach the head of another gnome.
They're
He's
about the
also
same height.
invisible.
I mean, I have another way to get you someone to interrogate.
Okay. Let's hear it.
I send in an aerial servant.
Kidnap
Oh,
someone.
to grab someone from a patrol.
Oh God, just kidnap somebody. Don't kidnap the dragon. I don't think
It
that
wouldn't even have to
Uh,
be from the patrol. I could send it into the city.
Oh.
That's
They have to
that's a risky
physically
scene.
get them
is
out. though.
they would be able to follow the aerial servant.
Well, they'll follow the person being carried. Or...
And it can
Yeah,
get people.
and by doing that, they follow the aerial servant.
Can it
Well,
get
that's why
people
we would
through the
do that
door?
after we set up in a place that isn't our main campsite.
Why don't you just get the aerial servant just to find the patrol for us? Then lead us to the patrol once it's found it. Or
No,
to...
no. If it can bring someone, we could get it to find a drow patrol and bring us someone.
The patrol would then just follow the aerial servant.
Yeah.
That's fine.
It'll lure them all back here, and we don't know if the aerial servant's going to tell us if one of them broke away to inform them that,
We
they're employing high-level magic.
Real fast.
Wait.
Real fast. Hold on, real fast. Finn, does the spell mention the movement rate of the aerial servant?
Let me look.
Their mountains are usually fast.
Let's see. Wrong thing. There we go. And 6th level. It does not.
Okay. Let me look. Give me a second.
that'll have to be in the monster manual then.
Yes, yeah, that's where I'm
Yeah.
looking.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it has it's not super duper fast. Only fly 24 maneuverability class A.
Right.
That's still really good.
Incredibly, unless
That
they are sprinting,
I'm
they're
being
gonna
facetious.
struggle.
Yes, that's very good. It would
So,
be difficult for enemies to follow it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think there's much that's gonna keep up with that.
So, can it only retrieve people?
Oh no, it can retrieve whatever I tell it to retrieve.
Well, I had a thought. The aerial servant stealing the treasure chests? From
That
the
was the other.
dragons,
That was the
from
other
the
plan
building
we
in the
had.
drow place?
Would the aerial servant be able to open the doors and the gatehouse? Since I don't think it makes the chest or the person as immaterial.
I suppose when
I-
you summon it, you could say, "What are your abilities? Can you get an item from a chest?" and stuff like that.
Like I had the idea of it like going in, stealing the keystone, or at least a chest that has the keystone in it.
It
and
can
back to us.
It can find a way. I mean, it can also try opening the chest. It has
Hey,
like
Solas.
there's nothing that says that it is incapable of dealing with doors and chests and stuff.
I mean, worst case scenario, it can smash the chest probably. I mean, it is strong enough to lift 1,000 pounds.
Yeah.
Solas.
So, if we wanted to, we could just have it rob the dragon.
I don't know. I would expect that a dragon could take on a aerial servant, but I might be wrong.
Yes,
Yeah, but
Lafdul, you had
it would draw the dragon away or into like a spot for us to engage it, and it would be a lot faster than its servants.
I mean, that could be a task in itself. Lure the dragon away.
Yeah,
Because like
but
if we could send the aerial servant to steal those chests and get out of there with them, and it would lead the dragon away to a location of our choosing, where the aerial servant would go to, and then we could engage the dragon without the other forces being there because they'd be too slow trying to catch up.
well, we've got patrols out at the moment, so
I meant after we deal with the patrols. This is like an idea I just had of a way that we could isolate the dragon.
okay. But I think now if we're going to use an aerial servant, it will be against the patrols for now. The reality we've got now is that patrols have come out of the place. I think we have to assume that we will lose this camp if we leave it. So we should take all of our stuff rather than leave stuff here. And
It's
we
going to
should go
encumber
out.
people.
Can't
Well, would you rather lose your stuff?
I don't. I.
It's up to you.
Uh,
But
I'm-
if there's patrols, you can leave your stuff here and hope it doesn't get found. We have taken precautions, but I would suggest to come out of here with all our stuff and then come back here and see if it's been found. And if it's not been found, then we might be able to camp here overnight. But like, I think we
I
want
do
to
have a
take
whisper ward. I would know
Okay.
if I set
yeah,
it on the camp as we leave, then I would know that as long as we don't go
that-
further than
that
a
could
mile.
work. That could work.
taking
But
taking everything
Didn't we
out
already
would
set those at the entrances of the camp anyway?
When we went to sleep, I think.
no, you did.
Well,
overnight
they
watches.
last until triggered, so they're still there.
right.
Would you guys have triggered them? Oh no, you can be very specific about what triggers them.
Yep.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, if you want to do that, that's fine. If people want to gamble with leaving their stuff, that's fine as well.
I mean, there's no
Um,
guarantee that they'll find the camp.
Yeah. No, it's not
Um,
guaranteed, but it might
And
happen.
if we make a point of not being too far away from the camp, if someone does
Yeah.
find our stuff, we've got them against a
Against the
pretty
water.
difficult way to get out.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they'd be
That's
stuck
true.
in there.
Okay, so
I mean, that could even be one way that you
Ambush them.
ambush them. Get out of your
Lure them
camp.
in.
Get out of your camp. Make it very obvious. Like make the entrance to your camp area very obvious, and then move in behind them.
Or
That's a great idea.
we have an illusory gnome and elf lead them in there.
Oh, and I could set up a Wyvern Watch spell at the entrance of the camp after we've after we moved all our stuff out and made it more obvious.
Yeah, I've got one as well. I got a whisper ward and a wave march.
And so that when a patrol goes in to investigate, they'll get hopefully paralyzed.
That would make interrogating them a lot easier.
Yeah.
okay.
So
I think that's a
yeah,
great idea. We should do that.
yeah, we lure them into our camp with magic. We set up a trap to immobilize them.
And another benefit of doing this is we ambush the patrol out where the patrols haven't been going normally, so we don't end up leaving signs.
Yeah, we'd have to do
Yeah.
a cleanup in a manner of speaking. I mean, poor Beowulf, he's going to be deprived of all the blood licking. I assume Beowulf does that. I don't know.
Sometimes.
It's not like they would. Wolves like to lick down gallons of blood.
I mean, it might consider it tasty.
How
To
do you
us.
know? If you
We find it revolting. Maybe I don't know. It depends if we cook it.
have you ever been to a tavern with Beowulf?
I assume Arky just throws them like a shank or a bone or something.
That's meat every now and then. Meat when he's hungry. Bone every now and then. so he has something to chew on. I mean, he's a wolf. He's not a dog, so you gotta treat it a bit differently.
Yeah.
EB, big boy. Let's go set this ambush up then.
Okay.
Dogs gnaw on bones. Wolves crunch them.
Yeah.
To get to the marrow.
Okay,
You
so
like that marrow.
so what do you want to do to lure lure a patrol into the camp area?
I think the idea was get out of the camp, go along the corridor a bit, probably away from the base, and then
Illusory
have
camp.
a spell of a gnome and an elf that sees people and then runs into the cave.
Illusory
I mean-
camp outside our camp.
No,
Yeah.
no. They're talking about getting
We would
getting
have
enemies, lure
clean
enemies
up.
into your camp area, so that they're between that drop into the water and you
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
No, we go outside, and then when they come in, we go back in, and they can't
Well-
get out.
I'm thinking like a way to lure them in. Hey, is there a way to make like fake footprints leading up to the camp?
There's not much
Just-
reason for footprints to be around here because it's mostly bare rock.
Or like odd scratches on the walls or something?
We're
Not to mention,
overthinking it.
not to mention things like that could potentially bring other patrols down on us. We just
Yeah.
want one.
If they
Yeah,
only
we
see an elf and a gnome, they're gonna try to take them, thinking that they can take them.
Why
Not to
did
mention
we
that's
usually
exactly
disguise
what they're looking for.
How did we usually disguise the entrance to the camp?
Just kind of hit it
We
with
piled up a bunch of
rocks.
boulders.
Yeah.
Well, for
If-
one, we could move those rocks out of the way.
We don't need to do that.
Why not? It would make
we-
it more
no.
obvious that
We're
there's a
going.
tunnel there.
Lankas is
We're
going
still going to
make
want to
an
be able
illusion.
to stay hidden here.
Lankas is going to make an illusion on the outside of the camp, and set it up so that when the patrol sees the illusion, they sneak into the camp. Right.
Yeah.
The
They
other
think
people
they're
will
getting
then
a drop on
say,
us.
we've discovered us a hidden camp, and they will follow them in order to attack them and capture them. Yeah. And then when they go into our camp, we come out the corridor and we follow them back in, and they can't get out because we're following them in on the only way out of the cat without going through the water.
We're assuming they don't have magic users, but yeah.
Well, they might have magic users. We'll just have to deal with what they got in the patrol.
Just to make sure that no one escapes, we should probably post someone in here behind the water on the other entrance, so that they won't be escaping through that.
I mean, you could have some people with
Well-
missile weapons over there ready to shoot
Mhm.
anyone who comes to that area.
Yeah.
Probably a smart plan.
We can have volunteers to stay if you want.
Lankas stepped away, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
I mean, there's two ways to do it. Either we have the invisible people go outside in the corridor and follow them in, and
Mhm.
keep the visible people inside the cave, so we actually do have people in the cave. Or we have the invisible people in the cave and the visible people outside, and hope they don't get seen. It might be safer to have the invisible people outside the cave. That way, if the trap doesn't work or anything, and people come past and don't see the illusion, then they can stay out of sight. You know, we've got our whistles if they need us to come out.
All right, Lankas. Finn had a question for you.
Since we don't know all of your capabilities yet, first off, we're pretty sure you can do the illusion of the gnome and elf running into the cave.
Mhm.
Could you also make an illusionary wall?
Yes.
say, and I'm pinging the map right now. Put a wall across that area where we could wait.
I don't see the ping.
Ping again.
So we're all
Oh,
hidden
there.
behind
On
the
there.
wall.
Okay, that's a lot
on
farther
the
away than I
west,
thought.
on the left side of the map.
Yes, I could.
It's a
Left
big
side.
enough area that we could stay in, and it's
We could just walk through it.
Yep.
The left side. I saw someone pinging on the right side. Did somebody else ping?
over here, Braxon.
Right, thank you. Yeah. Can I ask a favour? When someone says they're pinging the map, can other people please not ping at the same time?
I mean, we all have our individual colors.
Yeah, you should be able to tell who's pinging.
I see. Sorry.
Yeah.
Or at least say,
Area.
like, left side of the map kind of thing.
Yeah.
And keep pinging until until it seems obvious that people have figured it out. I tend to try to, like, when I ping, I tend to keep pinging until the person that I am pinging for kind of acknowledges. Admittedly, like, Finn, you were giving that, doing that for the entire group, but anyway.
Yeah.
So, Lankas, would you need to concentrate on the wall? Or do you have a spell?
So, again, so in theory, it could all be part of the same illusion as long as it all fits within the same area.
I don't think it would.
Yeah, it's a pretty long area.
So,
Yeah.
What about if Finn's idea was adjusted? Because I'm going to ping now. There's a little passage here opposite the entrance to where we're hiding. Do you see that, Lankas?
I mean,
yeah,
I picked
that
the
little
area
area.
I did. I picked the area I did because of the size, because there are quite a few of us that are going to have to pile in there.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, not everyone have to be in there. We can have few people back in the camp, and basically they are there to take there to.
And to be fair,
Basically, we can have the enemies attacked from two sides. Then.
Yeah.
I'm not disagreeing with your choice of location, Finn. It's just Lanka seems to want to do all the illusions in close-up area, and I'm just wondering if that would be suitable.
We could have just an illusion on the outside of just people just sitting there and waiting. They walk past the illusion as they follow the elf and gnome in.
Well, okay. Here, Lankas, you're the one with the spells.
Yeah,
what
I'm
do you
looking
think you could do? Let's put it that way.
Or
Because it doesn't have. Remember, it doesn't have to be people going into that cave. You could put like a continual light stone down here. That's gonna lead. Light's gonna be very obvious coming out here, kind of thing.
It's true.
Yeah, that's probably the best idea. We put out a continual light stone to draw them in.
Or you could have some sort of dancing lights around, or, like there's all kinds of different things that you could do, and other people could do it. You just need some reason that they're, that someone walking this way or this way are like, oh, there's something over here. Let's go look at it. Let's go look at it. That's all you need.
I do have Starshine memorized currently.
Okay, like any kind of light is going to do. I mean, as long as it's bright enough that people walking through here are going to realize that there's something there.
I'll tell you what, Lankas, could you make Braxon look like an elf?
No.
Oh, okay.
Solas can, though, technically.
I had a disguise can.
Okay. All right.
Real fast. Before you do that, Finn, how long does Starshine last? What's the duration on that?
Give me a second. I'm not used to that one, so I got to look that one up.
Okay, while you're doing that, go ahead and finish your thought, Braxon.
I'm thinking we want to bait people in, right? and we're thinking about expending an illusion spell to try and do that. But
Mhm.
why not just have Braxon bait people in? Braxon can take a few punches in the face before he goes down, right? So if I was to walk up and down this passage here, like walk up and down, and then when I see someone, I can pretend that I've panicked and I can run back fairly slowly and let them see me going up the ledge and going through the obstacle and into the cave, and they'll follow me in. Right?
That's not necessarily guaranteed that they'll follow you.
Well, they might not, but if they're going to follow an illusion of an elf in, why wouldn't they follow me looking like an elf in?
Because they found the base location at that point, they don't necessarily need to go in. They just need to find and bring reinforcements. If they're investigating initially because there's a light, they're all going to go in. Because they don't know what's there. It's just a light, which is unusual, so they're going to investigate it.
All right, then.
Did you get that duration?
People who are invisible.
Finn?
Yes. 1 turn per level.
Okay.
You people who are invisible, what happens if you carry a continual light stone?
The light
There's
is
an invisible-
obvious, but the source of the light is not.
Right. So what happens if one of you does that and goes in? Would they follow the light?
The light is very obvious.
Yeah.
That would.
Like you've
I
got,
would not trust that. I wouldn't go in.
like if you have someone standing right here with a continual light stone, it is very obvious that that area is filled with sunlight, because that's what it
Right.
is. Like that's the brightness of continual light. It is sunlight.
Fair enough.
That's why like continual light in here, it's very obvious that
Yeah.
sunlight is coming out here, even if it doesn't like
Yeah.
within the game rules, it only goes out to 60 feet. If you're outside of that 60 feet, it doesn't let you see, like the details around you, but you can clearly see that light, 200 feet away on a open area kind of thing.
Okay, so we're just going to bait people in with light, and maybe we don't need the spell of illusionary people.
They're going to fall for the light
Well-
easily.
Well, it doesn't have to be continual light. It can be anything that would just give them prompt them to go through here. You just need something.
Okay.
And ideally, and the advantage of something like Starshine or Continual Light is that it is passive.
Yeah.
It doesn't rely
True that.
on you reacting or to someone coming along kind of thing.
Yeah.
I do
Brute
have
Math tells me I can cover the wall and do something at the entrance over here.
I do have just a normal light spell that lasts hours.
That would work too.
So if we want some interactivity,
So do we want
this
something
is
that's
about
going
an
to
area
last
I
long
can
enough
do.
for another patrol to find us?
I mean, if you want to, you could use this with multiple patrols. The downside of part of this is because you don't know where the patrols are. You don't know if they're going to pass through this area. You don't know, and if they do, you don't know when they will. So they're if you set up an ambush, you're in a waiting game anyway, and you're going to try to ambush multiple groups.
Okay, the exact time the light spell lasts is 1 hour per last turn level.
1 hour plus 1 turn?
Yeah,
Okay.
per level.
I was going to say, I don't remember it ever lasting that long. But yeah.
So it would last 2
Couple
and a
hours.
half rounds, 2.5 hours.
So you guys got to come up.
hang
You got
on.
to guys need to make a decision on what you want to do. Though.
Right. Okay. So we're talking about this as if we want to get people to come in our cave, and people are going, well, "What if they don't come in the cave?" Right.
Yeah.
People
so
will
Finn's
go
got-
you're deep underground. There's a light. They're out here looking for things. They're gonna investigate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I was
Unless
gonna say,
they're scared and they go they may go try to get more patrols or more groups or something like that. That's possible.
yeah.
But it's
Difference
very
between-
obvious that there's something there.
Yeah. Well, I was
difference
going to
bet-
say, 1 second. If Finn has his aerial servant spell, if one of them tries to send a runner or something, he can send the aerial servant after them. You know, so we could try to get them in the cave. If they send someone to try and warn other people, we can try and stop them with the aerial servant.
And since Lafdul is still invisible, he basically could stay, for example, around the area that Finn
Yeah.
originally meant for us to hide.
So the question is, do we have the visible people come out of the cave or stay in the cave?
So, here's my thought. I still think we should have a warrior hidden in that little wall, in that little alcove or two, like 1 or 2 warriors.
Okay.
Yep, in there. That Ald's pointing at.
Yeah.
I can then use the area that I've kind of highlighted as an illusory area while maintaining the wall. So I can make gnome or dwarf run if we want, or some other kind of signs, maybe prints if we want to make it sneakier or something.
I could be in that illusionary area if you want.
Okay.
Um,
I mean, I could be in there as well, but I don't know whether we need it if light will bait people in. But yeah.
It's
yeah,
more
Finn could go there as well. He's tanky enough.
the point though is more this is I can cover people in this general area, either hiding them behind a wall in the alcove or something else.
Also, one thing, if we want to basically have them funnel in, it would be a good idea basically if we were to have some people in here in the camp and some people outside, since that way we could basically strike the patrol from 2 sides.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I
that's what
agree.
Mm.
Okay.
All right. So who wants to do what? Who wants to be where? Where do you want Grosh, Knack, and Lem to be? Start ironing that out.
I would say that quieter people be on the outside. They're less likely to give away any position if they're trained in it.
Braxton's not so quiet.
Okay, so here's the thing. So they come in here to investigate. Do you want them to
Yeah.
come in here and then be attacked right here, kind of thing?
Yeah.
From both
Yeah.
as they start coming in,
So you got some people here,
Yeah.
in this little area, ready to attack.
hiding around the
That's what you want,
corner.
as opposed
Yeah,
to
I can
have people
everyone
there
come
as
in
well.
here, kind of thing. Yeah, no, I
think we
mean
could hide
the
some
point is
people
that
here.
you've got this little outcrop.
Yeah.
You've got this little outcrop that can block vision from people coming in here.
Yes.
So they have to go in before they get.
Okay. And then
Yep.
you'll have people coming in back here to block off the path. Keep in mind that only one person can fit through here at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
The main reason I think we should have a few people outside is also to prevent them from sending for reinforcements.
That's
Right.
That's why I
And
said
to make sure.
that's
that
why
they
I
don't.
said if we have for example, Lafdul around the area that Finn originally pinged.
Okay, so we'll have some people. You want to have some people in here, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. Now, let's say the patrol does come up. They see the stuff here, and they send a runner either up this way or down this way. Do you want to try
Someone's
to
gonna
I think we
have
need
to
to
follow
prevent
them.
that?
And
No.
I think we need an invisible. That's why I think we need one or two people invisible outside as well to keep an eye on things to chase after if that happens.
Okay.
Finn?
Who is currently invisible?
Myself.
Finn is currently
Link.
invisible.
Solas is
Lankas is
invisible.
as well.
I got a question for Finn.
All right, go ahead.
Should probably put
how-
icons.
How fast is your aerial servant to cast?
I can cast that in 1 round. So
Right. So that means if they send a runner, your plan with
We
the
can
aerial
nab 'em.
servant, you could just say go get that person.
yeah,
Theoretically. Yeah. So I think that means Finn needs to be outside because he's the expert on this.
That is more
Um,
reliable than having someone else chase them down. Because I mean, let's
Yeah.
be real. If I need to chase them
Yeah.
down, I won't catch them.
Yeah,
Well, it depends on
besides
what
that-
depends on what they are.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
I would
Okay.
need someone to cast protection from evil on me if I'm going to do that. Then
I
Okay.
have that. I could be with you. Me and Finn can both be out.
Okay.
All right, Lem can become invisible as well, so she can be out there. She is a potential person to be out there as well. So, who do you want where?
Okay, who wants to go into the back area behind the invisible wall or the illusory wall?
I will.
All right, you can go ahead and move your token over there
Okay.
then.
Okay,
Okay.
so
You might as well like start
Uh,
putting start putting people where you want them to be, kind of thing.
and
let me, see what I
Lafdul,
can
Finn,
find.
and Lankas would also be outside the camp.
I
Let
know
let
where
that
let,
should
camp
we
let
is-
people volunteer for things.
So
Yeah, but
is,
they-
where's
Let
the
people
illusory-
volunteer for things, Solas.
do you see the red outline?
Yeah.
That's basically the range I can make illusions in, and so the illusory wall is going to be this back area here.
Okay. So this spot here, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll be
This
back
is-
here with Famous then,
Okay.
since it
I'm
looks
gonna
like we
need to
can
be-
both fit in.
I will need to be outside to maintain the illusion. I mean, in
Yeah.
theory, I don't have to watch it if I'm just doing the wall, but if we want anything else to happen, I'm going to need to be out here.
okay. Leftel.
So I think Lafdul and Finn need to move their tokens in.
Yeah.
Well, you said you have one more telepathy, right?
I've got one, yeah.
So if we both watch one side,
It only lasts 28 minutes, though.
that's going to be a downside then. Because if we both watched one side and saw a runner take off, you'd be able to tell me through telepathy, but only while it's up.
Yeah.
Well, that's why you should probably have one person to the north and one person to the south, ready
That's-
to
I mean,
act. Like,
I've got a
because
potion
one
of-
thing that you can do is just stand in this passageway, and try to block them, tackle them, or something like that, and then only if they get around you, kind of thing.
Generally speaking,
Like if they come here and they send a runner, then it just might be a better idea to initiate the ambush here, kind of thing. Because you'd have a lot of people around here anyway. Because at that point, like, better to act and take them out.
Yeah.
I guess I could stand in this little area here. It's kind of out of the way.
Right there.
And I don't think they're going to go around poking every single wall they see.
Yeah, I mean that would take a while. So
This
So I'm
seems
standing here
also like
invisible. Yeah, so if I'm standing here invisibly, and it's obviously a closed off area, there's no real reason for them to go in there. So
Yeah.
I will say that if it's a bat person, it's going to see.
That's
the only
the
downside.
one thing that you need to be concerned about. Is that if the bat people come by, they're not going to be fooled by any of this.
Actually, would my
But that's
no,
just one
'cause
race.
it's
Go ahead. If you're what?
I was thinking how my non-detection works while I've got invisibility up, but I think that's only for magical.
Yeah,
if they
non-detection is
physically-
not going to protect you from echolocation. Absolutely not. No.
Yeah.
It might protect you from magical echolocation, but it would not protect you
Yeah.
from normal echolocation because you're still physically there.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's fine.
Let's agree on a couple of whistle signals, so that if the bat people turn up and we're rumbled, you can blow a whistle signal, and we can just all come storming out the cave and muller the bat people.
Yeah, I mean,
Generally speaking,
the bad people aren't necessarily going to notice you. They're just not going to be fooled by illusions and invisibility. So
okay,
like,
well then you don't give the signal unless we need to do it.
If you can break up your shape enough that they don't realize you're a humanoid, or if you don't move and give it away, because I've used bat sense enough, I know how it works.
That's
If
fine.
someone's perfectly still, unless they can recognize your shape, they will not see you.
Okay, well if the
If
bat
there's-
people come, let them just pass by.
But you have to break up your shape enough.
I mean, if there's, for example, a bunch of rocks on the ground, you can basically try to use them and basically try to make yourself seem like you're part of just a rock formation or
Hang on,
pile
have
of
we
rocks.
so
actually gone
all right,
far enough?
first of all,
Okay.
let's figure out the ambush plan first, rather than get distracted. We can then figure out what you would do if the bat people show up. All right, where are
Yeah.
people going to be? Like Lafdul, you're just moving your token around. I don't know where you're going to be.
I'm updating the map because I didn't have stuff discovered.
Okay.
I'd probably be around here, poking my head around, seeing, because I would see people and I've got a good enough.
Okay.
cover.
I say I'll put a continual light stone at the entrance. The reason I think it's good for that is because if the bat people show up, I could in theory put an illusory wall over it to hide the light.
No, you can't. You can't hide the light that way. You can hide the source of the light. You can't hide the light that way.
They may not even see the
Oh.
light if they're
Yeah.
using bat sense in a manner of speaking anyway, so...
It's the same thing as like you can't make a you can make an illusion of
That's
something. You
true.
cannot
I
make an
see.
illusion of absence of something.
That's, you know what?
Right.
That makes sense. Okay, yeah. I wasn't thinking. Okay.
Now, I
Um,
do I would say like a light further back, so that it's not just like, if it's right here, then you're getting this full blast of light all out here.
Yeah.
If it's back
Uh,
here or even in here, then you're just getting reflected light, and it's like, huh, what's that? If it's right here, then it's like, okay, that is super obvious.
How
Okay.
bright is Braxon's sword?
It's the brightness of a torch. It might be enough,
Is that bright enough to do that? Okay.
but
Well, then Braxton
it-
will stand here with his sword.
it's not bright enough from all the way in there.
Oh, okay.
You'd have to stay basically around there.
At least.
Right. He can do that and then back off. They'd hear him backing off though, wouldn't they?
Well, if you are already using the light, then hearing you backing off might not be that bad.
Okay.
Something
I guess
passive
then,
is better.
yeah,
But
you're right.
the light spell I have, that's the effectiveness of a torch. I can put around
I have
there.
a bunch.
Yeah.
I do have a bunch of continual light stones, so
Okay, where
And
do
the
you want
great
other
thing
people to
about-
be? Do you want Lem to be outside? Do you want Lem to be in with you guys? Do you
Can
want
we have
anyone else in this little cubby? Let's iron these things out first, please.
can we
we
have
have-
Lem?
Put Lem with Lankas, because that'll
Oh,
work well.
I'm
Or
thinking
can-
Lem should be at the back entrance, just in case they happen to discover the back entrance. She can come warn us.
Okay, she does have some darts, so she could come over here and throw darts if they get to this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we have Grosh and Knack over here, please, Ord?
Over where?
It's not wanting to ping.
Sure.
So basically, when people come in, well, not there, because that'd be seen like basically here. Yeah.
Yeah, hold on. I gotta.
Cool. Yeah, that means they don't.
And there's no
Darrakar,
tree
where
steep
you
right
going
now.
to go? And Solas, are you staying in the cave?
Okay, let me take a look.
Yeah, I think one spellcaster should be here.
Okay, well you need to hide against the walls.
Solas is invisible.
Oh, okay.
Put the icon on you that you're invisible so people realize, like I have.
Yeah.
Where have you gone, Darrakar?
To the water.
In the water? I don't think
Not-
you need to go. Oh, near
Not
the
into the
right,
water, but to
sure.
the water.
No, I see now. Yeah.
Look on the plus side. If we get this patrol, we get
Yeah.
their rations as well.
I was
So
Yeah.
I was just trying to figure out what was what there.
You could go back near the water. You could go back near the water if you wanted. The main thing is we want people when they come into the cave to not see us because we're going to be pushed up against the wall. So that hopefully they come a few more paces into the cave.
Oh, right. Speaking of that, Lafdul and I should cast your Wyvern Watch spells near the cave mouth.
Well,
Well,
right
I
now
don't
I'm
know
just
what we're
right now
setting
I'm yeah. This is set up. If you want to have the Wyvern Watch, Wyvern Watch is ready. That's fine. I just want to do the setup. Once we're set up, once we know where people want to be for the patrols, then you can decide on, because like the positioning isn't going to matter for the bat people. It's just going to be what you do that matters, because you won't know who's coming until they come.
That's fair.
And then you can cast your spells once you got all the setup. All right. So Darrakar, why be back there? That's the question.
Darrakar?
I'm not entirely sure. Sorry, I'm
Do you
on
wanna
push
be
to talk and I forget that sometimes.
No, it's
Okay.
okay. Do you want to be with Braxon then?
I could be over there, yeah. That's fine.
Okay.
I was just trying to position myself so that I wouldn't readily be seen, but this will work too.
Yeah.
Well, you can't. I mean, like anyone coming in. Oops, I'm not on the measuring
Braxon,
tool.
you are visible from there.
All right. I'll have to back up a bit.
Like
Yeah.
anyone coming in through here, they've got this this outcropping here.
Yeah.
And even if the token is visible, like I mean, like it's not precise. If the point is like you're standing right there as hidden as possible, that's fine. That's the point.
Yeah.
Where you're like pressed up against the wall here, that's fine. The idea is that
Yeah.
they'll come in through here and to be seeing what's up. Then they'll come over here and then you can jump out at them, kind of thing.
Yeah. Could we put some continual light stones? Well, I don't know if they wouldn't show up through here, would they?
So, real fast, Finn, what is the like the area of effect of Starshine?
Pull that up again. There it is. Area of effect is 10 square feet per level. So I'd have 110 square feet.
So that would basically be the full corridor. Having all of that light there, like, what is all this light? Is there anything visible about that? Like, what does it say about what people see and stuff? Like with continual light, you have the source of the light. You can see that, and it spreads out. Is this just general light in the area?
Yes.
Does it create
Softly
little motes? Go ahead.
No, it softly illuminates an area as if it were exposed to a clear night sky filled with stars.
Okay.
Regardless of the height of the open area in which it's cast, the area immediately beneath it is lit by starshine.
Okay. So there's no obvious source for that. You could still put a continual light here, and it's fine. It would guide people. It would guide creatures through here.
Bit after that, it says that the area actually appears to be a night sky, but disbelief of the illusion merely enables the disbeliever to note that the stars are actually evoked lights.
Ah, okay. All right. So the ceiling along here would be covered in stars, basically. Little tiny motes of
Yeah.
light. Okay.
Mhm.
That's still kind of okay. You could still put a continual light stone here to try to get them to come through here further, if you want.
It would certainly draw attention to something weird.
Yeah.
So the one thing I'm going to bring up is several of us are going to be running back into the cave from a dark area.
That's true.
If we run into a brightly lit area, we're not going to be able to see.
That's true.
Whilst
How
if
long
you'll
does-
use Improvision
how
as-
many
I have
rounds does it take for your eyes
improvision
to adjust?
on me right now because of Lankas earlier, right?
Yep, I've cast on you.
So I should be fine going from improvision to normal vision, right?
No, you get blinded.
No, they're like going from an area of darkness to sudden brightness would basically require at least a round of adjustment.
Okay, but
Uh,
what if I run from the dark area into the light area with my eyes closed? Would that help me adjust faster?
I mean, like,
Dexterity checks.
You'd still be blinded.
yeah, if you so
I'm just going to bring up the term pinball.
the big thing is, like, you wouldn't necessarily need infravision with through the Starshine area, but like the Starshine area is going to be, get them in here as far as you can think. Like, there is an element of you don't overthink it too much.
Yeah. I don't know that we need to have a lot of light in the cave. Braxon would just be using his flaming sword, though. So I don't know if that would dazzle people.
So the Starshine, like, it gives you enough light to see with normal vision in these areas.
Mm-hmm.
I think there are some effects if you're under starlight. Give me a second.
I can read that right out of the spell if you'd like.
No, if it lists that. I didn't think it did.
Vision ranges are the same as those for a bright moonlit night. Movement noted out to 100 yards. Stationary creatures can be seen up to 50 yards. General identifications made at 30 yards and recognition at 10 yards.
Okay. Anything talking about
The spell
combat
creates
effects?
shadows and has no effect on infravision.
Okay, so if you now, Braxon, your sword would have an effect on infravision. Keep in mind.
Right. Okay.
Start with your axe until you're swinging, then switch to your sword.
But that might also take out the night vision of people that Braxon's fighting.
Yes. It might. Give me a second to check light.
So my suggestion on that then is going to be leave it turned off until we start the fight.
Yeah.
So that when you do it, it affects everybody at once.
Yeah.
Not it affects them, they adjust, and then the rest of us are running into combat and are blinded for a round.
Yep.
All right. So if you are not using infravision under the effects of Starshine, you get a -1 penalty to attack rolls and a -1 penalty to saving throws that involve dodging. That's it.
Okay.
Our
I'm fine with
Wyvern
that.
watches are affected by visibility or prevailing visibility. So
No, they are not.
They are
do you mean
more
now?
detectable in the light.
yeah, they
Oh, I was thinking of their attack.
no.
The chance of detection is 90% in bright light, 30 in twilight condition, 0 in darkness.
Would be
Yes.
Twilight.
It's 30%.
Yeah.
I mean, it's up to you. You can opt not to do the Wyvern watches then. I mean, like if the
do-
Wyvern watches are right
I don't
here,
think we even.
If the Wyvern
Well,
Watches
I
are right
wanted-
here around the corner, then they're still gonna like they might notice it, but they're still gonna get into the area of effect before they notice it.
Yeah, and
One thing about the Wyvern Watches is that if the thing is that we have to fight around here, for example, the bad people, the Wyvern Watches might strike us
That's true.
that are coming from the cave.
that is true. It just seems like a good
I think you have to
trap
see
have.
it. So if you close your eyes in a manner of speaking, as long as you don't see it, then you aren't affected by it.
Oh no, you're affected by it.
No?
You?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a shadow that strikes out at people. It doesn't really care if you see it or not.
Right.
Oh, all right. fair enough.
Because if you had to see it, then it wouldn't work in the darkness.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole point is to use it at night around your camp.
I've
Go
got
ahead,
a
Braxon.
suggestion then. Well, I'm going to ping on the other side of the water. So, Ockar, can you see this ping?
No, because my camera's over by the where the illusionary wall is being set up.
Okay,
Just
we'll
zoom out.
scroll right a bit or zoom out.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I see.
Right, so there's this other passage, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if somebody comes through the cave and manages to get over the water onto the other passage and tries to escape that way, or if they try to get back in,
I
or
could
if
put a
someone else
wyvern
tries-
watch over there.
you could put a wyvern watch over there, right? And we're not going to go over there. I don't know how long it lasts, but it will it will
8
protect.
hours.
It
Well,
Then
that's
protects
how
our
we-
long
back.
it. So the wyvern watch spell, its duration is 8 hours, but the person is only paralyzed for a short time, I believe.
That's
and
fine.
and it
Around
only
the
hold
castellar
on.
level.
It only lasts 8 hours or until it successfely strikes someone.
Yeah.
Right. Once
And
it
the
successfully strikes
paralyzation is
somebody, it goes away.
paralyzation is 1 round per level of the caster.
So if
Yeah,
Okay.
so that would
if a
be
group is moving
4.
through there, and it misses all of them, then the Wyvern
Yeah.
Watch stays up and none of them are paralyzed.
Yeah,
Right.
and that means that it would last 4 rounds right now if it does hit somebody. But if we want to use it as a way to stop somebody if they're trying to flee that way, we could.
We would have to reposition Lem, since Lem is currently positioned at the entrance of that place.
That's fine.
She is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right, then that's not a good choice.
Well, I mean, it's still
No, you just move Lem.
Yeah.
I've got
Yeah.
mine can paralyze for 9 rounds. Sorry, I'm just revealing the map up here. She's up there.
I mean, you can put 2 up there. That's 2 chances for things getting by, and that's assuming that they get by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So make a decision.
I think we should do it.
Yeah. I'm fine with it.
Okay, let me get a token out for that. All right, where exactly do you want it?
I'll put mine, well, where I am.
I mean, they could both be in the same place.
Yeah, I'm gonna put mine where Lafdul puts his.
Just trying to think, where are we going to move Lem if Lem's not there?
Don't worry about that right now. Decide where you want the spell.
Well, mine's just going to be in the passageway.
And
Right
Or
there.
mine will
maybe
be-
like here, so you can just
Because
about
it's got a
see it.
10-foot radius, right?
Yeah,
Is it 10-foot radius or is it a 5-foot radius?
I need to bring up spell.
it's 10 foot.
10 feet? All right.
Any creature approaching within 10 feet of the guarded area.
Okay.
So it's 10 feet radius, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I'll put mine with his.
So there's 2 of them. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then where do you want Lem now? Just want her back here with Braxon and Darrakar?
If Lem's with Finn, then she might be able to whisper something to Finn. If There might be more people there.
I mean, she can be over
I was
here in this
thinking
little.
that she could hear and she could pass on information to Finn ahead of time.
Well, one option is that Lem would take Lafdul's position on the southern exit, since Finn needed to have the protection from
That's-
evil cast on him before he can cast Aerial Servant.
And Lafdul would be the one to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the one with the spell.
Okay.
So if Lem goes where you are and you go where Finn is.
Okay.
Well, I'm beside him, yeah.
Does that sound good to you guys?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if the bat people come, what do you do?
We fight them and hold them, pretty much.
The bad people come.
Unless we break up our position here by placing like a few rocks to hide behind the rocks.
I mean, unless you have
Because
any,
if-
unless you have any special ability to hide yourself,
Like-
which thieves do. Hide in
Yeah,
shadows
I-
will help against that, because it's not just hiding in shadows; it's also, it's hiding specifically to not be noticed. But like Lankas and Lafdul can both roll hide in shadows checks. But what about everyone else? Number one. Number two, do you want to try and attack them? Do you want to hope that they pass by? Like, that's what I want to figure out now.
I figure we should try to attack them. I'm gonna be trying to hide a bit in this like cubby area with Behemoth. And if it's the bats, I'm gonna charge out and attack.
Okay.
Do we
Well,
want
You
to
guys
try
think we
and
should let them pass?
see if they get spooked first. If they look like they're going to turn and run, then attack. But at least let them try to walk in, because they're not going to see you immediately. Well, they might see you, depending if you're moving.
I'm gonna try to hold as still as I can, but I'm not really good at this kind of thing.
Can I check something?
Yeah.
The Starshine spell that we're using as bait, that would not be visible to the bat people. Is that true?
But
You don't know that they're blind. You don't. Yeah. I mean, you don't know
Wait,
that they're blind. They just primarily navigate by echolocation.
should I use my Whisper Ward to only trigger on the bat people?
Do you have one memorized?
Yeah, I got one memorized, because that way I'd at least know that the bat people are coming at least from one direction.
Sure.
That way, me and Finn can just, well, I guess
Finn, Finn, do you have one memorized as well?
Let me look.
Because then you could put one on two different sides, kind of thing.
I do not.
Okay.
Well, I do. So
I mean,
at
yeah,
least
no,
have
one
an
is still
idea.
good. It's just, lets you decide where you want to put it then.
I will place it as well, as basically as far as I can up here.
So even
Somewhere.
beyond this this turn?
Yeah, because, well, I'm hoping I'd hear that from now.
Okay.
With
That's fine.
that noise.
Okay, so let me make a note, because you have a...
So if it is triggered, Finn, am I casting protection from evil on you straight away? Well, that'll be under the presumption that they're going to send a runner. Because we can't ambush. Well, we're presuming we can't ambush them because they're just going to see through it.
Right.
They will see through invisibility and illusions, but that doesn't necessarily mean they notice you. Like, to them, these, invisibility and illusions don't exist if they're using echolocation. But you can still hide in other ways, like...
Yeah. Well, that's why I wanted to put some rocks in front of us. So at the very least, someone that's relying on echolocation shouldn't. It should be broken up enough that unless they're really paying attention to it, they won't notice that someone's moving behind it.
I mean, you can also just flatten yourself up against the wall, and then maybe you just appear like the wall.
Part of the environment, yeah.
Yeah, that's probably the easiest.
All right.
But if they don't notice you, do you just want to let them pass by, or do you want to actually attack them? That's the question that I've got for you.
I'd rather let them walk past and
I-
hopefully they investigate the light. Because we can control... We don't have to attack them until our hand's been turned, in a manner of speaking.
Braxon, you were about to say something?
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd be up for ignoring the bat people unless they engage us.
Okay.
Well,
Our primary target was the drow, wasn't it? So we want the drow to come in. The Kuratoa and the other ones will try and negotiate with them. Yeah. If drow come in and they don't want to negotiate, then we're gonna.
I'm not
Make
sure
sure
how
they never
good
lose.
this setup is for negotiation.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
once they're
Yeah.
trapped, they kind of have to negotiate or die.
Well, do you want to ask them to surrender?
I'll give them the opportunity to say,
I mean, if they're
like,
coming in, not on the. If they're coming in here, it's going to be Darrakar, Braxon, and Solas who are asking them to surrender. So it's up to them.
Well,
you use your own initiative, Braxton. I thought we could.
No, I was going out to ambush patrols, and then people were saying it would be nice if we could negotiate with people. So, do you want us to capture people or just kill them? Because I was going to kill them.
You can still capture them.
Yeah, you can try to talk to them at first, but if talking looks like it's not going to work, just
Well,
kill them.
I mean, you can also fight them and not kill them. Is what I meant.
Yeah, well, you can knock them out, but Braxton's like kill happy, so.
No,
Yeah, you totally
it's
have
not
been
that.
lately.
It's there's a whole town of people for us to fight, right? And we have no facilities for keeping prisoners, so that's what Braxton was thinking: find some drow and kill them, so there's less to fight.
Yeah, but if we find Kuoto and Dero, we can negotiate and see if we can convince them to help us against the dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone apart from the drow, I assume, are not exactly keen on the idea of working with the dragon.
Well,
they might
I
be
think the
normal
final might be.
Wow, alright, then final as well.
Who
Okay.
might be fine working with the dragon?
Half drow things.
The Night Flyers final.
Right.
Do we have a way to make if it's the bad people, do we have a way to make a really loud noise? Because that might mess them up
Throw a
if
stone.
they focus on echolocation to disorient them. If we
Got
can
the
make
whistles?
a loud enough noise.
Yeah,
Using signal
it
whistles,
would
maybe.
stun them, probably. If you do it loud enough.
Yeah, if we blow
suddenly.
the signal whistles, we could stun them.
That's hoping
Noise
that
will
there's no
travel
otter patrol close enough to hear that.
nearby.
Yeah.
True, but it's an idea if we want to stun the bad people if it turns out it's them, and we all have our signal whistles.
I mean,
Okay,
if you got a
one-
shield, just bang your shield with your weapon.
One
That'll
other
stun them.
question.
That's true.
One other question. If the bad people do come through here and notice any of you, how do the people back here know about it? How do you want them to know about it?
Well, I assume they'll hear Ockar and Belmoth, because the wolf's not going to be quiet. It doesn't know how to be quiet once it starts fighting.
Well, so I'm gonna have my weapon shield ready. So if I'm spotted and all that happens, I'm gonna bang my weapon on my shield to alert the people in the camp.
Okay, which weapon?
My long sword, because
Bang
I'm
against
gonna
the
be
shield or
relying on
something.
the starlight for vision, so I'm not gonna have the axe out.
Okay. All right. Which longsword?
The holy longsword, my only longsword.
Oh, I thought you had another one that you were testing out. Okay. That's fine.
I don't remember that at all.
Okay. I might be thinking of someone else then. That's fine.
You got 3 short swords.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. That's fine. If I was incorrect, I was incorrect, and that's fine. All right. Okay, so you'll bang on your shield and hope that the those inside the camp hear you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then engage.
All right. Okay. It is about time for us to take our break. Anything else that you guys want to think of for planning purposes right
What-
before we go to the break? And I
Yeah,
start,
well, I've got one question.
figuring
The
out
banging
who's
on the
coming.
shield.
Mhm.
The banging on the shield, that means come out, we're in trouble.
Well, it
It's
means a
back.
fight's happening.
It means the fight's
Essentially.
happening out there.
Right, okay.
I do have a silenced, 15-foot radius actually, but that would basically completely blind them if I'm in the radius of them with it. Or even
Something
if I
to
cast
consider.
it on them.
That's something to consider. All right. Any other planning related stuff that you guys can think of?
I am thinking that Braxon might have to wear his magical ring if he's going to talk to people, which means I've got to decide what other ring I don't want to wear.
Lend it to someone else if you don't want to do the talking.
Darrakar, do you fancy doing the talking? Do you have any rings?
I don't think I do. No.
All right. Braxon will lend you his magical ring, which means you can understand the language of anyone you can see.
Well,
Okay.
you need to pick an individual to gain
Yeah.
a language from them, basically.
Yeah.
And that and in a combat situation, that is your action for a round. But then it lasts
That is
for
fine.
I think 30 minutes.
Oh, good.
But you could practice right now by doing it on Braxton speaking in Tinker. That would be quite amusing to see a Minotaur speaking.
Yeah.
In that case, I think it would be better if Braxon and Darrakar switched positions.
That's up to us. If he's going to do that and it's going to take him around, then I can stop people punching him while he's doing that. What I'm thinking is you can basically, when they come in, if it's anyone other than a drow, you can say something like, "We would like to negotiate with you," and try and get into parley. And
Yeah.
if they fight, we just fight. Yeah.
Makes sense.
But if they're willing to talk to you, we just carry on talking while the other people follow them in.
It's like, well, you want to talk or you want to die?
No, it's up to him
Hopefully
what he
they-
says.
Yeah, how he wants to word it.
Hopefully they don't have a policy of not negotiating with terrorists.
Okay. All right. Everyone good?
Yep.
All right.
Mhm.
So we will take our break, about 10 minutes. Good time to stretch your legs, get something to eat or drink. And we will be back shortly to see which of the patrols that are out comes across the party ambush. And how long
This
it
is
will
where
be.
our DM
That-
rolls a D100 to decide.
Yep.
There is a chance that the Starshine will run out before a patrol comes up, because it is a turn per level. So just FYI. It's a
Okay.
couple hours, but
Yeah.
just FYI.
We'll get
In
to
which
that
case
when it
you'll
comes to it.
in which case you'll need to
Just
think of something
out-
else.
One quick thing out of interest: is there anything we can do with our cooking equipment to make something that would drip into a pan or something at the back of the cave?
Not without using up rations, probably.
We got a pool of water underneath us.
I mean, you could try. I don't know what you'd be able to set up, but you could
Not
set
be
up a
careful, very
fire,
far
a
away.
campfire in there, and that might be seen outside.
Yeah, but then that would mess up people's night vision. I'm thinking of something like a water can that we filled up in that. That water was clean, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So if we get a water can and we can balance it on a ledge so that it's dripping into a cooking pot, just so it's making a sort of pop, pop, pop noise.
I thought our goal was to avoid attracting the bat people.
All right, I cannot do that then.
You think about. You can try thinking about something during the break. I'll put it that way.
Okay, fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing I've got though. So
Okay.
if that's not going to be it, then I'll give up.
All right. Okay. Well, like I said, we'll be back in about 10 minutes, everyone.
See you on
See
the
you
other
shortly.
side.
We'll see you then.
Yep.